Hi, I'm Alden, and I am here with you November 1st. Happy post-Halloween, everybody. I'm doing the card reading, Oracle card reading for this week using Doreen Virtue's Angel Tarot cards, as usual. And this week is a super potent, super full moon in Taurus. That's happening really late in the week. Right now, the moon is in Aries, which I love because my moon is in Aries naturally. So, yeah. Without further ado, let's get right to the cards. I think that Aries moon energy is like making me not want to talk a whole lot about other stuff and just dive right in. So I just shuffled the cards super well and I cut them while I was talking. I really, vibe into the energy of all y'all watching, and I'm really excited to do this reading. So the first card that I have for this week is Page of Air. Okay, there we go. Okay, hopefully you can see that nice and clear. I think so. And this is beautiful, a beautiful woman with this unicorn, this really like mystical unicorn, and a lion, and like this wolf kind of dog with crazy red eyes. And it says, Page of Air, logical, honest, impulsive, and curious. So challenging information, delays or changes to plans, truth delivered without tact. Wow. Well, that's just like all kind of what's going on this week with removing blocks. There's a lot of Saturn and Chiron energy. They're making a lot of aspects, and the week starts out with the moon in Pisces, and I should say it started out with, because it's now like Wednesday night. But anyway, so there's a lot of kind of emotional stuff going on that can be like kind of challenging. It can feel like challenging to swim through, and to like really get to the heart of the matter. But that's exactly what you're doing by by swimming through it, by flying through it, by just by being present with yourself, and following your heart, which is actually guiding you to these misalignments, these misunderstandings that you have about love and abundance. Abundance is a huge theme for this week, with the Taurus full moon, and this time of year being the harvest moon, and being the time of year when it's considered that the veil is really thin. So this idea of oneness with everything, and with our ability to transform, to be reborn, by facing our fears and everything, is really, really magical and at the forefront right now. And so yeah, sometimes things kind of come to us in ways, actually from ourselves especially. We might really be in touch with ourselves, and act or have thoughts or whatever, things that feel kind of challenging to kind of sit with and to work through, but you're really being guided down a path of more abundance. And abundance isn't just like money or what sustains you and nurtures you. It's also love, and feeling the birthright that your birthright to your complete love with the divine, and with everyone, with your twin flame, and that is there for you. That is how you were created. So really, in order to create space for that, you have to clear space for it. It's exactly what you have to do. So, these kinds of things, these blocks, these all this kind of junk, energetic junk, it's you just get to clear it. But first you have to sort through some of it. And figure out what's going on, you do have to feel the upsets, and also delays or changes to plans. That reminds me of the past too, pointing to the past and to the collective past, how we have taught our children, so to speak, not me personally, but how society has taught, and parents have taught, and authority figures have taught the next generation to be, and how this has caused delays, because it is up to each individual to feel the truth, and to find the love within, and to heal this, and to really open up to the abundance and to the right now, and not feel delays in love, because the love's always right here. You're always complete and whole in being right here. And at the same time, when real kinds of challenging information and delays come up, and perhaps people are kind of telling you how you're being in a way that's kind of hard to take, or whatever it may be, whatever sort of stuff that you're facing, either from with others and within yourself, and possibly both, you have the power to really take this on right now and see yourself through whatever challenge is being presented, and just know that you are divinely supported in the loving way, that this lesson is being provided to you, and helping you clear your way for bigger love to come in. So, next card, 10 of Fire. All right, very nice. I like that. 10 out of 10. All right. So 10 out of 10 of Fire. Too much work, accept help from others, life is out of balance, stress-related health concerns. Okay, well, and it's also interesting because this is the image of, it kind of looks like the dragon is about to eat its own tail, which is a very ancient kind of image of the tail and the dragon head, kind of all being one, and the north node and the south node. So again, this related to astrology. And so on that note, what it really brings up for me is, again, this these ideas that we have of kind of soul contracts. It's just the word that comes to mind, and I know it's talked about everything we have with our ancestors, with soulmates and everything, and how if we stick to what we think is a contract, we may feel like, this dragon after its own tail. And actually, we are being called right now to break free from that, and to really let go of what doesn't serve us. And in letting go, we naturally have with us the treasure, the love, because that will never leave us. We don't have to hold on to it. It's there, and it actually becomes much easier to be in alignment with when we do surrender and let go. And accepting help from others, and life is out of balance, stress-related health concerns. So this is a great time to take care of yourself, and to check in with where you have been kind of, maybe picking up certain habits, and maybe get really real too about your what's going on with your twin flame journey. Check in with yourself about that, and if there's anywhere that you're kind of forming habits to numb out to something there, or again, with familial relations, or with kinds of ideas you have about how you're carrying the torch, of your ancestors or anything like that in a way that really doesn't serve you. And again, releasing that and bringing yourself into balance. And this also, to me, really speaks to the fact that, so the full moon's in Taurus, right? And Taurus is ruled by Venus, which right now is in Libra. And Libra is like the sign of balance. And it's, I think it's opposing Uranus in Aries. And so, so Uranus in Aries with Venus in opposition is really like this idea of this opposition of, wanting to kind of move forward in some kind of a sudden revolutionary kind of way. But we also need to create balance to do that. And perhaps, it has served us up until now to do things in a certain way, and we can let whatever has been fall away to make way for greater balance, so that we can really move forward with that Aries energy. And that Aries energy also carries us into the full moon. As I said earlier, we're in that right now. So to, break away from eating your own tail, so to speak, and to actually, be focused on what is right in front of you, not to block it out somehow with some kind of worry that is perhaps feeding any ego that you haven't dissolved. So yeah, I think, and accepting help from others, that's also, that's a real big call to strengthen your relationship with the divine, and to seek help from others, seek help, with your healing. And I offer twin flame coaching services, and other services as well, if you would like extra support, with any kinds of traumas that you want help clearing, and just, support on your journey into feeling good and into your harmonious twin flame union, right? And so to really look for those kinds of people that will help you, that you feel really in alignment with, that are really there to help you and to show you how you can best help yourself, and to strengthen the love within you and your relationship with God. And so to really come from a place of a pure heart, and to feel out what serves you, within also with your friends and family as well, and to really to honor yourself here, and to just allow things to fall away, and not to kind of make commitments outside of yourself that really are not in your highest interest. So it's a really good time to really take a real close look at that, and get help from a real loving source, and always go within too, for your inner guidance. So this is a really great time to do that, and all the Scorpio energy too, going deep. So then, third card, 5 of Fire. Okay. It's actually a really beautiful card, and I love the kind of symmetry there and the colors. And, 5, half a 10. Okay. So we got 10 of fire. We have 5 of fire. It says competing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others. Ooh, well, yeah, this is, all that Saturn, Chiron energy kind of really coming to the surface and showing us where we we're blocked, where we have some thoughts and some feelings and things that could really use our love right now. And so it's those places are being pointed out to us, always with love. So, don't be resentful to however they're pointed out or mirrored to you, whether it's by your twin flame, someone that you're working with, just in any kind of a way, or just within. Maybe you're uncertain somehow of the next step, and so in that uncertainty you're seeing all of these different possibilities, and you're not really, and they feel like they're they don't go well together, kind of, they don't mesh well. Okay, yeah, they're competing, and look, but actually what's happening is that you're coming into alignment because you've really held on to all these different things somehow, and they're being released, and what doesn't serve you will naturally fall away when you just let it and you surrender. And so sometimes are going to feel more challenging than others, but it doesn't mean that it needs to feel like painful or bad or anything like that. You can actually really enjoy this time and revel in it, and see yourself as a really powerful co-creator with God, and also that you are you're co-creating your harmonious twin flame union just by recognizing the upsets and healing these challenges as they come about. And so you may be getting multiple challenges at once, and it's actually things that maybe aren't even all that challenging. They're just thoughts or beliefs that you've held that feel very clashing, and they're clashing and making noise for a reason, so that they are coming directly into your consciousness, and perhaps into your reality in one way or another to be healed. And as you clear that, actually opportunities will naturally present themselves to you, to love yourself deeper, to love your twin flame, for your twin flame and you to deepen your relationship with each other, for you to really allow yourself to fully surrender to whatever comes next. Just like all of those kinds of really good feelings that are like, oh, I want to feel like this all the time. You can feel like this all the time, even when you experience challenges, so to speak, because this is kind of like there's places in time that are going to cause some momentum to move you in whatever direction is manifesting for you, that you're co-creating as your next step, to bring you into deeper healing, deeper alignment, and allow more space again, for your harmonious twin flame union. And so, yeah, I think I'm going to do another card. Unity, Archangel Sandalphon. And again, we have a 5. So first we have a 5 of fire. Now we have a 5 for unity. I think that's really awesome. And I love this card. I love the colors. I love, the wise old Archangel Sandalphon, and so yeah, traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations, seek out mentors and like-minded friends. Well, that's just like, what I was saying earlier, again, it's a really good time to seek out people who are really there to genuinely help you and to work with you in co-creating your own inner healing. And this is also a great time to deepen your sense of community with those that you really truly love. And you can start, by doing that within and showing, you know, just loving those who you love in your heart, and allowing that to express, through actions or anything that you do. And that'll really come into play, I think, next week too. So this is, kind of also talking about the beginning of next week, I think, too. And it's really kind of the aftermath, so to speak, of that more clashing energy, where we're clearing some blocks that we have, perhaps to our own abundance, our own self-worth, and whatever else comes up for us. And we're left with the fruits of our wisdom to share and to enjoy with others. And that is so beautiful, and it makes me really, really happy to think about that. And you naturally get to share this, with the twin flame within. And so yeah, you're sharing this, within your sacred union too. And wow, that's beautiful, And so yeah, I think that's gonna kind of wrap up this reading for this week. So again, just, to recap, started out with Page of Air, and then we have 10 of Fire, 5 of Fire, and 5 for Unity, Archangel Sandalphon. And that's really, I feel like the overarching kind of guidance here for this week, and really comforting too. It's a real comforting message from God, just surrendering. And when we surrender, we really are being held in love, and we are all one and coming together in our divine wisdom. So, that feels really, really juicy, really great. So I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your week and enjoy this full supermoon. Get out there and see it if you can, and sit with that energy. And I will see you next week for next week's reading. Yeah, take care. Bye.